Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue shining in the darkness on the Sega Genesis Classics library. So let's fire it up. And in this episode, we're not going to exactly start where I said we were going to start. Surprise, surprise, I forgot to do something. Let's see. Yes, we want to load a save state. We're on level 2 again, and I forgot to get a chest on this level. So this is the door that, let's see, we're on the, I guess, in reference to the way I drew the map, we're on the right side, or the east side, if you will. But anyway, that's the door that leads us to the outside part with that fun little cutscene. So we're gonna go and what are we gonna do? We're gonna get a chest that we forgot that does have a important nice hit, Milo. An important piece of gear. So anyway, that's what we're doing. First off, we're not starting at the beginning of the third level of the Labyrinth, but that's fine. Alright, Milo went up a level. That's fantastic. Attack 2, defense 3, burst to level 3. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so we're gonna wind around these, this hallway of torches. And once... Oh, hello. Alright, get him, Milo. These berserkers, they haven't shown any abilities yet. Now, I'm not complaining about it by any means, but because, like I said, they look kind of, you know, nightmarish. Oh, hello. Like the masks and the cape, you know, they look like something out of a 1980s, 1970s horror movie, you know. Very Children of the Corn look, you know, just with masks. Well, and I think that movie made the scythe synonymous, or a very close association with horror and death and let's see, yeah, straight this way. Okay, we're gonna go straight this way, and then there should be a one-way door. Yes. And then we're gonna come over here. Now we are going to have to go down a hallway with some MP draining slime. You know, I've never really got a close look at those axes. They look like they're not sharpened very well, like they're nicked and you know, very used, or I don't know. If you don't die from them chopping you to bits, then you'll probably die from tetanus or something. Alright. Come on, get him. Did one of the Mantoros run away? I tune out so much of the text, as is evident many times in in this game. I just try to keep, you know, half of my peripheral vision on it. All right, come on. So anyway, hopefully this episode, I'm just looking at the maps here. Hopefully what we'll be able to accomplish this episode is this vertigo-inducing effect that the MP draining slime gives us. Anyway, what I hope to be able to accomplish is if our battle RNG doesn't take us, oh no, it's Blaze level 3, take us forever, then we'll be able to get this gear we missed. We'll be able to get the Mystic Rope and hopefully a few other things. We'll see though. Okay, and both directions now lead us to a chest. Let's go ahead and use a healer's fruit on myself. Magic hood. We're gonna give this to no one because Milo needs to get rid of a healer fruit. So now Hero can give the magic hood to Milo. And now we can equip Milo. Holy smoke. Bag management. And that'll take him to 180, but more importantly, it gives him magic resistance. And then, oh hello, if we go this way, oh, you missed 4 and 5, come on, man. Oh, Hiro, good job, you attacked before everybody else did. Good job there. Okay, Pyra, she's gonna be able to clean him up, yeah? Oh, that's right, she missed that guy. Okay. We'll go ahead and get the other chest. It's just an angel wing, we don't need it. But hey, we might as well since we're here. Or angel feather, excuse me. Angel wing is the later Shining Force games. After Shining in the Darkness. Have I already talked about the chronology here? I mean, it makes me wonder if they had figured out like the story as far as, you know, that this would actually be, oh, salamanders. We haven't encountered these before. I don't remember what these things do. I don't want to find out. They seem to have good attack, not surprise. You know, because this game is technically a sequel to, well, not a sequel to, but after the events of Shining Force 1, and possibly after the events even of Shining Force 2, because and I don't remember if I've blabbered about this yet, but we're gonna do it anyway. So anyway, this is the way the story goes. Story time. While we, you know, we have to do a bit of backtracking. So after the events of Shining Force 1, Dark Soul, the main antagonist, and Michaela. So Dark Soul lives, and apparently him and Michaela are an item. And let's see if we hold on. If we hit this going backwards, it should spit us out facing the right way. Yeah. So apparently, yeah, Dark Soul survives, and not this Dark Soul, but Dark Soul. Anyway, and they have a child, a double axe. Oh, that's nice. Oopsies. Accidentally just mashed the remind button. That's kind of funny that they give us, that was like a plus 30 weapon? Yeah, it's something we bought in the shop. Interesting how they dropped that at this point in the game. Anyway, so Dark Soul and Michelle, they have a kid. And then I don't remember everything because this information comes from Shining Force Gaiden, the first or the second one. Oh, we need to heal Milo and Pyra. Anyway, so the Odd Eye, who is a character, of course, in Shining Force 2, takes their son, Dark Soul, and flees with him. Now, I don't know the rest, I don't know the details, but that's how Dark Soul, the villain of, let's use our healer's fruit actually, of this game, that's where he came from. So his father and mother are Dark Soul and Michaela from Shining Force 1, and somehow Odd Eye brought him here, or he took him away. I don't know. I don't remember if he like kidnapped him, or if he was on Dark Soul's side. I don't think he was. I think that Odd Eye was an enemy, was always an enemy to Dark Soul. So I think he kidnapped him. How he ended up in Thornwood, I have no idea. But he did. And then as Dark Soul, the son, grows up, he wants the kingdom of Thornwood for whatever reason. I think it was Final Conflict is where you find this information out. And the game, I don't know if it was ever released in English. Oh, hello. There we go. But anyway, that's, I believe, where that source of information comes from, and you can Google it nowadays. I looked it up myself. I don't know. It was a few episodes ago. I was bothered by the fact that I couldn't remember the chronology of where this game fit in, and so I looked it up. Good old internet resources that we have nowadays, which you couldn't do back when those games existed. You had to kind of, if you wanted to, put together all the lore that started to happen with Shining Force Guidance and let's see. I don't think Shining Force and the Holy Ark. I don't think that was connected. But anyway, there were so many Shining games that were like, I guess you could consider them all in the same universe, but only a handful were actually connected. Anyway, that's just where the villain of this game comes from. So not to be confused with Dark Soul, because that's what I first thought. I thought, oh, since this was the first game released, this is the Dark Soul from Shining Force 1, and you just meet him again in Shining Force 1. But no, this is the son. Which makes me think, going back to my original thought that I was going to share, that did the game developers, did they already have this this overarching like story, this chronology in mind, that this would be that this was how it was going to be? Was it planned that the villain of this would be the son of a villain of a later game that they would release? And what? It's like the storytelling ability of Japanese story writers is extremely masterful. In my days, so I'm a big reader, so I've read many different genres of books in my days, and so the Japanese graphic novels or manga is one of those. And let's see, we'll just go straight down now, right? Okay, yeah, now we're going to go all the way down. Anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and Burst 2 or Blast 2. We'll just cast Blast 2, even though let's go ahead and cast Blaze 3. We haven't cast a spell. Milo's Blast 2 should wrap it up fairly well, even though it's not going to do a lot of damage on the undead. Anyway, so reading manga, and some manga is just masterfully written. and just the way that stories are developed and plot points are connected, and how things run parallel. For a long time, you know, you can read something that happened in one volume, and then like 17 volumes later, you know, plot points that seemed either resolved or disconnected, they get resolved. Now, if we go down this path, I can't remember if I said this already in a previous episode, but this goes to a fire staff and smelling salts and healer fruit, which none of which we really need. I just really don't want to. Dang it! I don't want to waste the MP. Okay, so instead of casting slow, I've decided we're just going to cast boost, since that guarantees that we are going to hit the Kromeball for a higher damage. Nice. We just have to make sure, of course, that... No! I always do that. Oh, don't die, hero. Okay, let's go ahead and just cast heal 3. No, I did it again. I did it again. This is unbelievable. And now Milo, he's in danger of dying. Oh, crap. Oh. Well, that's sending us right back to town. Oh, man. I was hoping that I would never, ever see that in this playthrough. So I'd never mentioned it. So anyway, we're headed back to town. We're gonna use the angel wing or feather. Oh, dang it. Man. So rude. So rude. Okay. Well. Let's revive Milo. Stop yapping and revive my dude. Oh, yeah, we're getting expensive when we die now. No. Can it, dude? Yeah, let's go ahead and record our exploits. Man. Yeah. There's some things we want to do still. Alright. Annoying. Let's sell that double axe. Yeah, we'll sell that per hood. Let's see what else. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I did have enough gold while I was doing some shop or housekeeping. I did have enough gold to buy back that other piece of mithril ore and craft mithril armor for Milo, so that's why he has that. I did that off screen just because I saw I had the resources to do so. Plus, I bought Hero and a steel shield. It's the steel one, right? Yeah, I think it's the steel shield. Anyway, let's see if we can buy anything. Let's see, is there anything here that we want? We don't need the steel armor. Yeah, I don't think so. Because the next thing that Hero gets, well, for weapons, yeah, we don't need anything here. Hero's next weapon is the Storm Sword. I I think Milo's next weapon is actually the Mithril Axe, which will be well, I don't know if it'll be an upgrade though, because by then we'll have the Great Flail, which is another weapon that attacks twice. So, and I think that's better than the Mithril Axe because of the twice attacking. Let's see, does anybody say anything different in here? No, but I think if we go to the castle, I think there's different dialogue in the castle now that we've entered Labyrinth level 3. You arrive at an opportune moment. Zern the Elder, who once taught Melvyl the mystic arts, is here right now. Well, it's best you hear it from him. Okay. Theos. Okay. Hey, look, it's Sir Astral. He's a character in Shining Force 2, by the way. As you may have suspected, Melvyl, my former disciple, is Dark Soul. No, I didn't expect that. Who would have expected that? Seriously. Okay. It's like... What? His lust for power led him to the dark reaches of the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth was built by the ancients to serve a twofold purpose. Oh, now we find out some history. Some lore. To seal in the darkness and to raise a champion should the need arise. Okay. I believe that Melvyl seeks to unleash the forces of darkness. Here, take the two halves of this mystic medallion. The medallion can be used with any gold fountain within the labyrinth. One half of the medallion is to be cast into the waters of the fountain. Using the other half will return you to that fountain immediately. Okay, it's like, yeah, so this is like our beacon spell. To use the medallion with another gold fountain, get the other half back. Okay. Oops. Thank you, sir. Dark Soul may be defeated with the Arms of Light. How do you know? The Arms of Light are 4 items that can only be used by a true knight. Okay. Now, more than ever, it is up to you to return me to my daughter. What about my father? It's hard to believe that our hated enemy was actually one of us. Oh, my goodness. Who would have thought? Melvyl's Dark Soul? And he was right under here. Right here under our very noses. Yep. Curse Melvyl, I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. Whatever, Tristan. Shut your mouth. You didn't know. I think Melvyl, so Dark Soul in the form of Melvyl, shows up in the tavern. Is it now? Yeah. Okay, so I was wondering when this scene would happen. And he kind of turns, well, you'll just see. It's like, hello. His back's facing us. It's like, okay, this is Sir Hero. Yeah, there's the music. And his face is turned sinister. His eyes are, you know, little black specks. Well, I'm a little wary that your face is turned all mean and nasty and cruel and, just, yeah, sinister. I see you found out about me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, wouldn't that confuse some kid back in the 90s, right? You see him like this, and then you see him at the end, but particularly like this, and then, because he's got the horns, right, he's got the same attitude, and then you think, oh, well, they just kind of changed his appearance in Shining Force 1, and the name's the same except the space in between, so, anyway, moving on. It's more of an invitation. Join me, join with the darkness and rule this land with me. No? Foolish child, it's a shame that this blah blah blah, this is but my image before you. What? I could have shown you what it means to wield true power. Yep. I'm a true knight, so I find things out the hard way. And now things are back to normal. Yeah. Alright, whatever. We're staying the night. And then, and then the attendant just walks in like nothing happens. Hey, want a room? Okay, and then... Is it just back to normal? No, they do say something different now. Okay. I heard about Dark Soul. You're biting off more than you can chew. Yep, you're right, but we have to do it. What nerve! It's Lord Melvyl, the evil Dark Soul. Yep. Yeah, why aren't you telling me more about the Labyrinth? Edward is said to be well versed in ancient lore. Then why aren't you telling me stuff, Edward? Huh? Anyway, let's see. There's our medallion. Magic hood. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and stock up on medicines. Well, at least we got that part done. Little dialogue. I couldn't remember when it showed up. Yeah. Hero. I think from here on, no, not herb. I think from here on out, all of our gold, will be spent just on mithril crafting. I'm not gonna craft anything else with dark blocks, no matter how many we get. There is no other dark armor besides the hex whip, or cursed gear. All the dark armor though applies. That's worth equipping. Okay, we'll leave one slot open. Because all of the curses are just so bad that it's not, yeah, it's just not worth the headache. Alright, we'll just march back to where we're supposed to be. So this episode, it'll be a little long, but whatever. We're gonna do it just because we shouldn't encounter really any problems. I mean, we're at a good level, 26 and 27. So yeah, we shouldn't have much difficulty getting back to the beginning of the third level of the Labyrinth. But we did a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. We got that chest that we wanted. We went through that cutscene. Milo got blown up by a Kromeball. Jeez. Alright. Here we go. Going back to... Surprised we haven't ran into any sea stallions, which at this point would be, you know, kind of inconsequential, as far as difficulty goes. Nice. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, look at that. Alright, fantastic. Is this the first turn? Yeah, this is the first turn, okay. These hallways are just long, and the labyrinth floors, they just become, like, they just get more winding. Oh, an interesting thing about the skeleton mobs is that, so your fire spells, right? They're supposed to be effective against undead, but the deadheads at least, they aren't as effective against them as they are against like your demi-whites, you know, your mummy type mobs. Nice. So as you can see, just our natural leveling up has gives us, of course, a higher chance at awesome blows, and it just gives us that much of an edge on attacks that we're you know, even Hero is attacking. Let's see, not this one. It's always after the puddle. You know, even Hero is attacking before some of the mobs now. What's the range of a Reaper's hit points? Because hit 47 and didn't kill it. Oh, come on. Alright, come down this way. Oh, hello. Let's take those Reapers out. No, Pyra got tangled, but that's fine because the Reapers will be downed. Oh, they decide to duck behind their shields. Shouldn't matter. Alright, there we go. Hello, Billows. There we go. All right. And then up this hallway. Hello, Mr. Reaper. You shouldn't travel these hallways alone. It's pretty dangerous. Oh my. So hopefully we can take all of them out. There we go. Nice. Frequency notwithstanding, yeah, we're doing quite well. Nice job, Milo. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, just even even though we've only gone up, oh, your attack or defense went up by 2 that time. That's amazing. But anyway, even though we've only gone up, you know, a few levels since we've started level 2, it just goes to show how much of a difference, you know, a few levels can make. You know, the mobs like these berserkers, you know, they're still doing more than, you know, they're still doing more than 1 damage. But now a lot of mobs are only doing 1, and, you know, we're not getting our heads knocked in every other battle. So anyway, let's see. This is yeah, and then we get on the spinner, come this way, and then up here to come out the doors. Very nice, Milo. Oh, hello. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and cast Blast 2. I don't think that, yeah, there will be some left over because Pyra's not quite hitting hard enough to take him out in 1 hit. if she can consistently hit 45 plus on every one of those Reapers, then that would be a different story. But it's not. There we go. Nice hit there. Here we go along the outside of the labyrinth to get a nice view of the majestic landscape in the kingdom of Thornwood. Its lush green mountains, snow-capped peaks in the background. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Wow, this looks familiar, huh? Alright, let's take out these Mantoros. Oh, man. Get him. Alright, and turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here. And then all the way to the bottom of the screen. Or to the end of the hallway. Oh, a crusher, or not a crusher, a Kromeball. And now that I've been blown up once, of course I'm gonna be nervous. Oh crap. Let's cast quick, just for good measure. And I guess let's cast boost on Milo. I don't even know, because nice. Let's cast heal on Hiro. Nice job, Milo. That should... Oh, I was gonna say, that should do it, yeah? They just have so much health. Alright. Oh, another one. I knew it. I knew it. In the back of my mind, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh. Like a premonition of doom. And this is kind of why... excuse me. And this is one reason why you would save your... you know, your MP, is just that your buff spells are, generally speaking, more, I guess, have a higher utility than your damage spells. I'm not sure who to attack first. We'll take out the salamanders. You know, just because for fights like that, you know, those Kromeballs, they have a lot of health, they do a lot of damage, and so you can spend a lot of MP healing, or you know, use it, invest in your buff spells to make life easier. All right, very nice. So most mobs are only... Oh man, another one? Are you kidding me? All right. Excuse me, have to put in a little throat drop thing because don't want my voice to give out. Alright, ouch! Come on. Okay, and Milo and Pyra. Okay, you gotta take him down. Very nice. Okay, we're still on the same hallway. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we can turn here, and then here. The Death Serpent. Okay, and then we just go straight up. Yep, just go straight up. Gonna pass all these sentinels to our left, since we've already got the chests that are behind them. And then we take each one of those goes to the same place. So, yeah, and then I knew it. Oh, I was gonna say, when are we gonna encounter the headhunter? Crap. I think we're okay to fight these guys. But I'm pretty sure these guys have a pretty strong attack and defense. Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw a heal on Hero. Spell slow. We'll just see if we can cast a slow on him. Ouch. Alright, get him, Pyra. Nice. Milo. Nice, Milo. As I was turning this corner, I was holding my breath. I seriously was holding my breath, thinking, okay, this is the last possible ceiling in the hole before we get to the end of the level 2, Labyrinth level 2, that the headhunter can come down and, you know, attack us. And of course, it happens. Okay, so these guys, they're still doing some damage to Hero at least, because Hero, his levels up are crap. I mean, when you're only getting +1 defense per level versus like 2, 3, or 4, like you know, Milo and Pyra, then yeah, you're gonna struggle. Okay, so here's how this works. We're gonna make a save state just so I don't know. I'm paranoid. We all know this. So we're gonna save the slot. Yes. I believe that's what you do. You use the item. Use the medallion, and then now, you know, the icon doesn't change because you know, whatever. You just have to remember that you've used your medallion in this specific fountain. Now, now we can just go a couple spaces just to illustrate this. We use it, and then voila, we're back at the fountain. And then if we search, I believe, we get our medallion back. Now, of course, like I said, it's important that you remember it where you put it, because there are more than one gold fountain in the labyrinth, and there are some labyrinth levels, I think it starts at 3 even, where we'll just go ahead and use the medallion here, and then head up to level 3. Okay, so oh man, do we want to keep going? No, this has already gone on long enough. Well, we're back. So we're gonna create another save state. Uh, oh, whoops. No, we want to go save. My bad. Yes, yes. Okay. And then I promise, next episode we are going to continue forward in Maze or in Labyrinth level 3, and we're gonna get to Mr. Rope, along with other stuff. So until our next episode, so long for now.